Hello, friends. Welcome back to The Drip. This is Jake.
This is Brady.
And thank y'all for tuning in to today's episode, number 63. What episode are we at, Brady?
It's actually, I think it's episode 43. So
okay,
you were close.
There we go. All right. But thank y'all for tuning in. We have a coffee today that right before we tuned in, I asked Brady, where'd we get this from? And that'll be a good story for just a little later. So
yeah,
it made me giggle, but y'all will find out. So anyway, before we get to that, Brady, you said you have a pretty interesting what's on your mind topic for us.
I do. So let's hit them with their favorite tune. What's on your mind?
What's on your mind, Brady?
Okay, so those of you that know me well know that I like to fish and take part in those type of activities. A little bit of hunting here and there, mostly fishing, but here lately I have just gone down the absolute rabbit trail of game warden videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Incredible content, by the way.
Did you ever watch that show on TV with the game wardens?
There's been a couple of different ones, and I don't know that I ever religiously watched one, but there was one that was always like Alaska, wasn't it? It was like the Alaskan guys.
Yeah, but they had one that was Texas, and I don't know. I can't remember the name for the life of me. I'm gonna look it up while you talk. But I'll watch that for a minute.
Man, I've just done a deep dive. Like we're talking anywhere from crackheads stealing oysters off of somebody's beachfront property to people hiding fish in their fishing boats and lying to the game wardens and we don't know what I didn't know what type of fish that was, and pull out like one of those big Goliath groupers. Guy had it in his boat, and it was like, man, you can't, it's out of season, it's not it's not the time for this. Just stuff like that. I'm just like, man, there's so many people that don't know the law. And then I'm like, how much of it do I actually could I actually sit here and tell you as far as that kind of stuff goes? Probably not great.
Yeah, Brady's watching this and he's like, shoot, I did that last time we went to the lake. I'm in trouble.
There was one I watched the other day where it's these guys, and this is in Florida or somewhere. I think it was Florida. And they were like trying to catch crab or something way out in the deep water. Maybe it was like, no, they were, was it crab or lobster? But anyway,
did you go on to Biggest Catch or
Deadliest Catch?
Yeah.
Deadliest Catch? Yeah, I like some Deadliest Catch. But those guys were out on this little boat, just two of them. And the guy's like hollering at them. They're like scuba diving. A dude comes up with like a sack full of stuff and starts dumping it out right in front of the guy. And he's like, no, I didn't have any fish in my bag. I didn't have anything. And they're yelling at each other. He's like, you're going to jail for this. It's a crime. I could watch that all day. Like, it's fantastic.
It's by the way, I looked it up and it was Canada, and it was Northwoods Law.
Northwoods Law.
And then they did one for Texas called Lone Star Law.
There you go.
But they're pretty cool. I enjoyed them. It was almost like cops, but instead of cops, it was game wardens.
So earlier today, I was watching one, and the guy had like 70 crappie. Okay. And the limit's 25 a person per day. and there's jawing back and forth with the game warden. Yeah, we both got fishing license, and he's like, yeah, and she caught like 20. She caught. He's like, I can't find her. She doesn't have a license. I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, yeah, look, it's right here. It was like, yeah, but the timestamp is right now. You just purchased that. You have to have it
Mm,
before you catch the fish.
she
So
has it.
that dude got a ticket for every fish that he was over the limit.
Do you know how much per fish?
The guy told him it could be anywhere from like $25 to $100 and something dollars per fish. So he was like 20
No,
something
no.
over because
I
they
want to see
they
you
let
do this
her have
math.
her
Oh,
20. They let her have her 20, which they didn't let her have it. They just accounted 20 to her. And so they were like, okay, you got 25, but you've got like 60, so you're 20. You're technically 20 something over. Here's 20 tickets. Congratulations. See you in court.
jeez.
Oh man.
Mm.
Those guys have so much authority.
Oh yeah. And it makes you nervous.
So
Like
much.
when I go hunting, we follow the rules where I hunt. And I'm not just saying this because this will be broadcasted, but like we follow the rules. And even then, I'm like, man, I hope we don't run across one because they just make you nervous. Because it's like, what law is there that I don't know that we're breaking unintentionally?
Oh yeah.
Like,
Well, and think about even on private property, the rules still apply on private property, and that's where a lot of people get messed up because they're like, "Well, it's private property. We don't have to follow any regulations." Well, yeah, you do.
yeah,
You still have to follow the law.
the
But
uh, the lease where we hunt, it's my uncle's deer lease, and uh, it actually we where we lodge, like the whole camp is set up is on like you go down a county road, you pull in a couple fences, and it's like right there. And then there's like it's 1,500 acres in total. You can't hunt it all because they run cattle and whatnot through a large part of it. But we're over on this side is kind of where most of the blinds are, and then on across the county road you go down and then through another gate, and over there's more property to hunt. But it's a whole different county, and
so
so
they've
like
got different stuff.
and I've shot deer on both sides, and so I always have to make sure when I'm tagging these deer, like what county are we in? Callahan, okay. We're in Coleman County, okay.
Yeah.
Like knowing exactly where you're at and whatnot. There's a lot.
Oh yeah. When uh when I got to do some pheasant hunting up north on my family's land, you know, there's a bunch of little counties up there, and most of them are the same as far as like pheasant and that kind of thing. When you can hunt and when it starts, when it ends, but you got to be careful, like you say, because it might be like marginally different. But if you screw up,
Hmm.
like I said, those dudes have so much authority. They're just all right, boys, get in the back of the truck, coming with us.
Yeah.
So there
Yeah.
you go.
But
Follow the
cool.
law.
If you're
Obey.
bored,
No,
g-
know the law.
get on YouTube. Check out the game warden videos with Brady.
Man, I'm telling you, hours of endless stupidity of other people. It's great.
Hey, some of it, everybody has their vice, Brady.
Yeah, one of ours is coffee, so let's talk about that.
All right. What's on tap, Brady?
All right, we got an interesting coffee today. Um, we have an Ethiopian coffee from, I hope I say this right, but I believe it's Shavi Coffee Roasters.
Where'd you get this
Um,
bag, Brady?
so what had happened was I thought I was no longer a Box subscriber, but apparently I'm a Box subscriber. They just keep sending me coffee in the mail. It's like the gift that keeps on giving.
But are
Um,
you paying?
I guess I am. I don't really know. I was supposed to update my credit card information, and I never did that. But the bags keep showing up, so I don't know. I don't know.
Well, in
This
light
this
of
one,
the other subscription kind of leaving you out to dry, at least you have some coffee.
yeah, yeah. Still working through that. I don't know. Anyway, um, actually, this coffee looks pretty sweet. Um,
Have you ever heard of this company?
I've never heard of this, and let me tell you something cool. I didn't tell you this before because I wanted to throw it on here. So this is through Misto Box. These people don't have a clue who I am, right? They just get the order from Misto Box, they roast it, and they send it out. Well, in their bags, like in the bag with the coffee, was this sweet little card that's just like of a different of like a different processing facility. This one's somewhere in Brazil, but I just thought it's cool. The card stock's really nice.
Hmm.
I thought it was neat, but here's the really cool part. On the back, on the back, it says, just talks about Shavi Coffee. Thanks. Hey, we took this picture in Brazil last summer. Um, and then it has a little handwritten note. It says, "Thank you, Brady. Happy brewing." I just thought that was this awesome little touch from these guys. And I don't know these people; they don't know
Yeah,
us. So I just thought
there you
that was
go.
neat that they took 2 seconds to write out, you know, thanks. There it is, right there. Boom.
They
So
spelled your name
thanks.
right too.
They did. Amazing. I didn't get called Brandy. It's great.
Well, they're already starting at a 6.5 for that. I'll tell you that.
So
All
this
right.
is this coffee is the Bombay Abore. Say that 10 times fast.
Bombay Abore. I guess since you have the bag, I haven't seen it. I'm going to be guessing the notes today.
Yeah, you're guessing everything. I haven't looked up the price, and I'll be honest, I still haven't looked up where these folks are at.
They're in
So we
Georgia.
could
My bad. My B.
in Georgia.
Yeah.
Uh, are you sure about that?
That's what their website says.
I think it says, hmm, maybe they're from no, they're from the country of Georgia.
It says our story doesn't begin in a cafe. It begins in the heart of Georgia, a land of fierce. Oh, that type of Georgia.
This
Okay.
is this is east.
Yeah. Washington, D.C. My bad. I'll put the phone down. I promise I haven't looked at the actual coffee. I scrolled
No,
down and it was right there, right as you said east. And I'm like, whoops.
yeah, there's words that I would try to pronounce, but I'm not going to try.
Okay.
Um,
But
smells really good.
Georgian heritage.
Georgian heritage, yeah. Um,
Huh.
have
Well,
you found the actual roast since you were playing around on there? Did you find
I
that one?
didn't look through any coffee. I just went to the About Us section.
Okay. Um, it smells good out of the bag. I don't know if you gave it a smell before you brewed it up. The beans smell pretty good. Let's dink it and sink it.
Dink it.
Dink it, sink it. All right. All right. All right. All right. Matthew McConaughey.
I like that.
Um,
How many notes are on the bag? And are they actual like notes or is it
there's 4 notes on the bag, and they're all things that could easily be guessed if you have a good palate.
it tastes kind of jammy to me.
Okay. There's two. I mean, there's 3 ingredients on this bag, or 3 notes on this bag that could be a jam.
His peach one.
Peach is one. Yes.
What about berries? Or is it more specific?
It is berry. Which berry?
It's smooth.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
The That one comes through pretty strong to me, but I'm curious to see what you say.
Is it raspberry?
It's a strawberry.
Okay.
Um, yeah, strawberry. So there's two, peach and strawberry.
I'm gonna go with grape.
Red, green.
um, honestly, the peach is really strong to me,
Yeah,
but to complement that, it's not real acidic, so I'm gonna go with a red grape.
there is no grape on the bag.
Why would you say that? Okay.
um, it's a fruit, and then there's one more fruit, and then there's one non-fruit.
Yeah, I figured it's gonna be something else, like a chocolate or something,
The other
but it's not
fruit is hard for
chocolate.
me to pull out of this one. Yeah.
Don't give it away. Is it a stone fruit?
Okay, try this. We're getting really weird and technical here. On your next sip, hold some on your tongue and just let it sit there for a second. And I think you'll be able to pick up the other fruit that's on the bag. Maybe it's. I think if it was so, I had told you, let's grind this one slightly coarser, just because I wasn't sure. So, for those that care, I run a fellow O Gen 2, and I did it at a setting on 5. A lot of times we do a 4. Um, I would probably say I would do this again on a 4 the next time.
I went a little finer than I think you wanted me to.
That's okay.
Man, it's a good cup of coffee, but let me get these last two. Let me just take some guesses.
The very last one, that's the non-fruit, to me, came through more while I was brewing it. I don't really taste it in the cup.
Is it like floral?
It is a floral, yes, a specific floral.
Some type of tea? No.
It is usually a tea.
Mint. I don't get mint, but I don't know.
Jasmine. Jasmine
Okay.
is the non-fruit listed. So we got peach, strawberry, jasmine, and then you got one more.
One more fruit, and I'm gonna go with tomato. No. Man,
The more I
apricot.
drink it, no, the more I drink it though, the more I can taste it. But I'm also looking at the bag. So it's
Makes a difference.
placebo. It's placebo.
Got strawberry, peach.
Give up.
It's not a plum, is it?
Nope.
Yeah, what is
Nope.
it?
Orange.
See, it's not real citrusy to me.
It's not super citrusy, but if you let it sit there for a minute, it kind of has the this is maybe not the best taste profile, but like an orange rind. It's it's not sweet,
Don't
but
you ever just
it's
chew on the rinds?
we hey, we've had a guest on this podcast who is a rind eater of many citrus fruits.
Speaking of that, okay, I bought a thing of kiwis the other day, and one of our fellow dripsters, Hunter Wynn, let's see if he lets me know if he hears this. I walked into his office at work one day, and he's sitting there slicing up a kiwi just into like a slice, and
Hmm.
then just eats the whole thing, rind and all. And I was like, "Don't tell me you just did that." He's like, "Yeah, it's protein. It's good." So I actually did it. At first, I was like slicing them and like I get a spoon and like almost like an avocado, scoop it out. But then I was like, I'm gonna try it, and I did, and I'm like, it's got a texture. It's a little bit hairy, but it's not bad.
Little, little furry, a little crunchy. You
But
know,
anyway, that kind of just sparked a memory of Ryan's. But anyway, dude, that's a good cup of coffee.
I like it. I don't know. I may just kind of be biased that they hand wrote a note.
Yeah, Brady like
Like
9.7.
I wish you could feel the paint. It's like a not like that's just a cool little touch to me.
Brady, put the note down. Focus on the coffee.
I am, but also at the same time, it's like, hey, um, they took two seconds to make me feel more welcomed by this cup of coffee, and I think it worked.
Well, that is cool. And for you listening, you can know that I'm not affected by that because they didn't say thank you, Jake, and I still think it's a good cup of coffee. So,
Yeah, I think
uh,
some people think that we're just like getting free bags of coffee like all day long. Well, where some people do send us coffee, and some people have given us bags of coffee, folks that listen to the show.
yeah.
But a lot of these we're just buying to try
Hmm.
stuff, right? We just like
Yeah.
coffee. So yeah,
You got
there
a
you go.
score?
I think so. I don't have my sheet of paper, so I'm just gonna have to tell you what it is today.
Let me
Hey,
see if I see
quickly
a
before
pen anywhere in front of me.
before we do that, um,
I got a pen. I
how
have
much
a
do you
piece
think
of
that bag of coffee costs?
that bag of coffee. It's a regular 10.5 ounce.
This is a 12-ounce bag, and to be fair, I don't even know the price.
Okay. So DC is ridiculously expensive. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to let that affect this price. And I'm going to. So I'm going to go with 24.
Okay,
You want me to look it up or do we want? Yeah, let's look
yeah,
it up
look
and then
it
we'll
up.
do the rating.
I'm gonna
What is
say
it?
it's Shavi Coffee Roasters, Bombay, Bombe, Abore, Bombay Abore.
$24.
Boom on the nose. Look at
Yeah.
you. Nice.
That's a good episode for me, son.
Do you want to rate it one at a time? It works better. It's easier to hear.
I've got a piece of paper.
Okay. Well, count of three,
One,
two.
three.
It's an 8.2. Look at that. 8.3 and 8.2. That's a really good cup of coffee.
And on the back of this sick drawing that my kid drew me.
That's
Dog
amazing.
man.
What do we got there? Dog man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Love it.
So
Good
no, dude.
stuff.
Yeah, 8382. That's a good cup. It's smooth, but it's not. I was afraid when I first drank it. When I first hit my tongue, it's just real smooth, and I was like, it's a diner coffee. It's gonna be another one. But then the notes kind of hit real subtle, and it's real jammy and kind of. I don't know. That's the way I describe it. It's real jammy and smooth, and it just lifted up. I like that.
Yeah. That's a that's a good cup.
Yeah.
I I might be buying another bag from Shavi Coffee Roasters, that's for sure.
I mean, $24 is about the going rate. So, I'd check them out. Shavi Coffee. Maybe they'll write y'all a little note like they did Brady.
It's cool. That's a nice little touch, you know.
You're still holding on to it.
It is. Dude, it's like a really high quality card stock. Yeah.
Brady's gonna fold that up and put it in his wallet and just take it with him.
Next episode, it's gonna be like up here on the wall.
He's gonna have it framed. Oh man, that's good. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, hey, y'all check out Shavi. That's a review for the Bombay Adore.
Yeah.
8.3 for me, 8.2 from Brady. It's about as close as it gets.
Shameless plug. We are in the works of having a couple of folks join the pod that are actual coffee roasters. So keep your eyes peeled on that. I think next week we're going to try to do one. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Should we release those as special episodes or make people wait for Mondays?
Maybe they wait till Monday. Y'all tell us. Tell us what you want.
Yeah.
So anyway, keep your eyes
there you
peeled.
go.
Check it out. It's really good coffee roasters coming on soon. But check out Shavi. That's also a really good coffee roaster.
We may just have to call Alsu
yeah, also, if y'all are watching this, like, let us know. We'd be more than happy. So,
Heck yeah.
but that's a review. Shavi Coffee. This is Jake.
This is Brady.
Drip out.
Drip out.